Hiya, welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Channel and Travel Corner, where we keep great radio from the past alive. Today we're going to Chicago and 89 WLS. If you don't know anything about WLS, they were a powerhouse top 40 station owned by ABC back in the 70s into the 80s. I mean, this station was huge. Legendary names on the air there, like Yvonne Daniels, Larry Lujak, Tommy Edwards, Bob Surratt. I mean, the list goes on, including the names on today's air check, Steve and Garry. Steve and Garry were, well, they were outrageous. They went out of their way to be outrageous, going back to the days of the disco demolition when Steve Dahl blew up disco records at a ballpark and caused the game to be canceled. Steve and Garry did everything they could to be outrageous but entertaining, and they spent decades on the radio in Chicago. Through their years on the radio in Chicago, Steve and Garry actually spent time on WLS, but they also spent a lot of time on the Loop FM 98. If you've never heard them, check out this air check. And if you like what you hear, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel too, and ring that bell so you will be notified whenever we post anything new. So, all right, this is a treat. Steve and Garry on 89 WLS Chicago.
WLS FM 95 is 227, just 3 minutes away from the big moment.
It's so good to be here.
Calm down, man.
Dude,
Calm down.
Nice in here
this
now and everything.
upsetting.
Relax.
What is it, Garry? Is it deja vu? What is he going through? Poor soul.
Happy to have a job.
Oh, I see.
It's been so hard the last couple of weeks.
know.
Calm
I
down,
don't even
man.
know.
Come on. Don't
is
blow it, man. It's
embarrassing.
gonna last one day again.
Oh, Garry, I'm glad you're so
They
calm.
want us
Calm.
to come here and everything. And they did redecorate it so
Yes,
nice.
they did. They lined it in rubber for you.
We can just hose it down at the end of the show.
Throw
That's
'em a
very
piece
nice.
of meat.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. I'm trying to be
All
serious.
right, all right. I'll tell you what. I'll play a long record for you, something popular, to get you started. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Dahl and Garry. Oh, he's gotten to me.
Contagious.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! I just can't.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who messing around.
Attention citizens, Steve and Garry are back on the air on WLS FM 95. Our new phone number is 591-3040. And now, here's Steve.
I got fired. I had anything wrong, and they called me home and told me I was fired. I had money, and they told me they had community standards and company policy. I don't know what to do. You can't prove it.
Emotionally, you're handling this whole thing very well.
Mortgage payment. Thank you.
It's very nice.
That's been building. Ooh, that's been building up inside of me for about 3 weeks now.
How do you feel now?
Glad to have a job.
Yeah.
My God, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Well,
It's great to be here.
A little over 2 weeks ago, it happened, and then we didn't know what happened, and then we're back on a radio station, so it's cool, right? We don't have to explain anything? Because I don't know what happened.
No, we don't know. Well, we'll try. We'll try. Did you give the new phone number?
591-3040.
Okay, we'll try. We can make stuff up. That's what happened. My mom calls me. What happened? Now your mom doesn't believe that you don't know.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, of course you know. You're not telling me. Oh, I don't know what happened. We just got fired, Mom, for no reason. So I don't know, but we'll make stuff up. I made something up for her.
She was mad because you took me along.
Yeah.
Initially.
She said he's just trying to sponge. Of course, your mom was mad
because I didn't take the job The old job.
Yeah, at
when
the
it was
other,
offered.
at the other, we'll call
Yeah.
it the other station.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom was mad because you didn't drop me, because he's the one that got you into all this trouble in the first place. And my mom thought you were just dead weight, baggage that I didn't need.
So it's like Family Feud for 2 weeks.
And then we get the job, and then they like each other and want to have a picnic.
Everything's fine now, yeah.
What are you going to do? So anyway, here we are. We still don't really know what happened over there, but we don't care anymore because we're here now. But if you want to talk about it, we'll be happy to a little bit later. Everything's going to be the same. People have been asking me, is it going to be the same? It's going to be the same. We're still as unprepared as we've ever been. I'm sitting here looking around here. We got engineers here and stuff now. I don't know when the records end. I don't know nothing.
I didn't know
all kinds of things in here we don't know, but
I
that's
didn't
what we
know
like.
that Cup was
confusion.
Our friend until all this happened. I didn't know he was our friend, and
Cup
then this
is on our
happened, and he's
side.
been our friend all through this, and that's
See,
beautiful.
here's an interesting thing. See, guys like Cup, not smart enough to realize that we're going to be back on the air someday here. And for 3 weeks, I've just been waiting to get on the air and put it to that guy, and we're going to do that. That's right.
That's
we're going
right,
to do that
Steve.
in a little bit, too.
And on that note,
So, yeah, now that we're back on just in Chicago, we should be able to do more Chicago stuff, which we're looking forward to. And we are glad to be back. And thanks to everybody that came up to us and said, hey, we think you're great. Don't worry about it. You're beautiful. Don't ever change. Thanks for your support. We appreciate that. It's good to be back. We should be here for a long time, which in this business is 8 to 9 months. It's, now this is strange. It's, now which one of these clocks is the time? This one?
space age over here.
This one, 2:39, is that what it is? And
yeah,
25 seconds, just to make it precise, because that's what we're into here.
Yeah, thanks for the ride home. Do we say that yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
Say that after 3.
All right.
That's when they start going home.
Thanks for the ride
Thanks
home.
for the lift. Hey, nice car. Why don't you clean out that ashtray? All right, it's 39 minutes after the hour, and this is Steve Garry, and we'll be right back.
This but's for you. For all you do, the king of this is coming through. For all you do, this but's for you.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
The fun place for everyone is Aladdin's Castle Family Amusement Centers, featuring the latest in electronic pinball and video games. All Aladdin's Castles are open 7 days a week and are found in better shopping centers everywhere. And listen to this pinball and video game special. Now you can play 10 games for just $1. Yes, just 10 cents a game only at Aladdin's Castles in the following locations: Park Forest Plaza, Louis Joliet, Spring Hill, Cherryvale, and Belvedere Mall in Waukegan. That's Aladdin's Castle for fun, value, and excitement.
Okay. So much to pay attention to now. I have to cue engineers. Okay, we have to do a PSA. It says here on my magic wheel, magic format clock. Where are they? Are these them? PSAs? Spring clean your closet. What a helpful thought.
Yes.
See, that's why we like this place. That's so helpful. You know, you wouldn't think of that on your own. Spring clean your closet a little earlier this year. Oh, I see. And help Chicago's less fortunate citizens. Bring us all the cool stuff that you don't want that we might be able to use. Donate usable clothing to the Afro-American Police League. That's what it says.
I think they'd like some of your clothing. You've got some nice stuff.
Very colorful.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, it's 42 minutes after the hour. This is WLS-FM 95 with Steve Dahl and Garry Meier. We can't call it the Breakfast Club anymore. We got to think of something. The Late Breakfast Club?
The After Lunch Club or what?
We'll think of something. We're getting paid to think of stuff. I mean, we should think of something. Okay, here's some, we just played some Mario, but we wanted to play this one because it's kind of appropriate, you know? No, it doesn't mean anything. Get out of here.
WLS-FM 95.
Get out of here. It's the boss.
Now what?
Hey, he thought the song was some sort of secret code to the audience. You guys promised? No secret code. WLS-FM 95. Steve Dahl.
And Gary Meier.
Here.
In the afternoon.
Live in the afternoon, working, employed. Oh, God. Can I just kiss my microphone for a few minutes?
You don't know where it's been.
Well,
be careful.
I know Denai's been in here, for 4 hours, so I don't mind.
Oh, then I'll kiss it. That's good.
Are those for us?
We've got flowers already?
Could be a bomb. Thanks.
Yeah, you want to open that out in the hallway?
No, they're from me to you, Gary.
Thank you.
Kiss me. I love it when we're working.
Because he was unemployed on Valentine's Day, said, just wait until we get the job and I'll send you something. He came through for me. That's nice.
Only one flower. That's all we deserve.
There's
Put
a
some
note.
nice flora
There's a note there.
and fauna. No, it's not a note. It's
No.
Flora Life.
It's over here.
Cut flower food.
It's over here.
Oh. One flower's nice. I was just kidding. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Nothing. I swear to God, nothing. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Dear Mr. Dahl and Mr. Meier, let's get formal. I'm so glad that you found a job.
That's your banker, right?
Do you need a guinea pig? In other words, can I work for you? Is she still here? Let's get a look at her.
How do you know it's a she?
Well, her name's Barbara.
Okay.
It's kind of a clue. To me, that's a clue. Now, I could be wrong. Can I work for you, please? I'd like to get into radio. After everything that's happened to us in the last three weeks, you want to get into radio. Okay. Well, thank you, Barbara. That's very nice.
Thank you, Barbara.
And,
As soon as we get ourselves established here, we'll be glad to bring on some other people. Right now, we're just trying to cover
I think
ourselves.
I want to surround myself with as many people as possible, and perhaps they'll get fired before me next time.
Before they get to you, they have to chop them away.
Yeah, so, maybe that will satisfy the management powers that be. Okay, we're going to take care of some business here, and then we'll come back and take some phone calls. Our first Kukula Patrol.
591-3040.
On WLS-FM. Okay, so it's 2:54, and we'll be right back.
And now, the stars of the Quincy High debate team, Louise and Gerald. Today's topic, Breath Savers Breath Mints versus Certs.
Breath Savers keep your breath fresh a long time.
Same with Certs, Louise.
But Gerald, Breath Savers taste so cool.
Same with Certs, Louise.
But Gerald, Breath Savers are sugar-free.
Sugar-free?
Try one.
Unlike Certs, Breath Savers are sugar-free, bursting with a long-lasting breath freshener to freshen breath without sugar.
It's a winner. Just like you, Louise.
Juliet, you've got a great pair of legs.
Take it from me, Juliet Prowse. Nothing beats a great pair of legs. Legs pantyhose have memory yarn, so they always fit beautifully. Legs stretch when you stretch, bend when you bend. No matter what you're doing, legs are always fitting.
Stretching, bending, setting. There's one pantyhose that's always fitting. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Okay, we're back. I love that Juliet Prowse, don't you? Hey, did you see? Juliet Prowse reminds me of Barbara Eden, Legs, the Legs commercial. And that reminds me of Friday night, and that reminds me of the Brady Girls Get Married.
You saw the program, right?
Yeah, don't you watch it every Friday?
No, I'm sorry. Now, wait a minute. This is a series, right? I mean...
Yeah. It's a series.
But they got married on Friday, and now
Yeah,
what?
I don't
They get
know.
married every Friday?
Well, it's like the Mothers-in-Law or something,
Oh,
Remember that show?
yeah.
Except now there's two couples. But it was great. Florence Henderson sang at the wedding. Inside, they had it outside, and then it rained, and so they went to the Brady house,
Yeah.
And she sang something, I think it's called Because. Some song, I think it's called because every other word was because, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think, because you came to me. And then she broke into, don't go changing. It was the funniest damn thing.
Miss Wessonality.
It's a great night. Friday's turning out to be a pretty good night for TV.
Well, that's all you
got
did
the Harper
for the
Valley
last
PTA show.
2 weeks is explore television.
The Harper Valley PTA show is perhaps the worst sitcom I've ever seen, and I just love it.
Come on, George Gobel?
Oh, it's great. Every week, it's ridiculous. It's any excuse to show Barbara Eden in a plunging neckline. And then the Brady Girls Get Married, and then a good show, Nero Wolfe, with the guy that used to play Cannon. That's pretty good. And then Dallas, of course, and then the news, and then Fridays. But the addition of Harper Valley PTA and the Brady Girls Getting Married is a welcome one to my Friday night viewing, and I'd like to thank NBC for that. You're just super. Okay, let's say, want to take some phone calls?
Sure.
Do we have our Peter Gunn music? I think we do.
Yeah, that should be it.
It should say Peter Gunn on it. we had it labeled. And we have engineers now. Not kidding around.
Strong union thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and just kind of, yeah, very nice.
All right. That's
you want to give the phone number there?
Yeah.
Attention, citizens. Calls on 591-3040. Are they selectively chosen?
Hey, it didn't do us any good over there. We still got fired, even though we said all the legal stuff they wanted us to say, but say it.
If you dial these numbers, the Steve Dahl After Lunch Club will consider it a real happy thing to talk to you.
Yeah.
So give us a call.
And a consent to put your call in the air, too.
And a consent to put your call in the air. Steve's real insecure now, so just say nice things.
Okay, everybody be really cool, okay? Just be really cool, because I wasn't expecting to get fired, and I was like 2 months behind in my car payment, a month behind in my mortgage payment, and I was hit hard. Okay, you can just fade it out now. I could do a hand signal, but I'm too lazy, so I'll just tell you to fade it out. Okay, hello. You're on the air. You got to turn this off here. Okay, hello. Oh, it's not working. Oh, there.
I hear
hello. You're on the air.
I am.
You are.
How exciting.
It is exciting. For me, too.
I'm glad you're back.
But then I'm getting paid. I hope. Thank you. We are, too.
At 2:30, all the radios in the office switched to WLS.
FM 95?
Yes, that's right.
Thank God. That makes me so happy.
He's so unstable
Thank
now.
you. Where do you work?
We missed you.
We missed you. I know. It's a greeting card place, isn't it?
Is it?
No, where do you work? Where do you work?
For A&P.
A&P.
Yeah.
That's a supermarket, isn't it?
Steve and I used to be Price and Pride before we got into radio, yeah.
Oh, really?
Now we're just Price.
No pride.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Welcome
Wonderful.
back.
Thank you. I have big goosebumps. I'm so excited to be back on the air.
Well, I have to tell you that my husband went through withdrawal. I mean, every morning he was addicted to you. And nothing would make him smile once you were fired. I mean, I tried everything.
Really?
Now he's back to normal, so everything's real cool.
Except we're on in the afternoon now.
I
But
know.
that's okay. That's good. I figure after a hard day at work,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, he's probably driving around in his car right now listening to you.
Thanks for the lift.
Hello.
We have to say that, Steve.
What's his name?
Stevola.
His name is Stevola?
Yep.
Hey,
That's what I call him.
Steve, thanks for the lift. Nice car. See, we're going to do that because there's a lot of imagery there, don't you think?
Oh, probably.
Thanks for the lift. Nice car. Hey, you ought to clean out your glove box. Stuff like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
But excuse me 1 second. I got to talk to the engineer. Do you know where the dump button is? Just in case, because, okay.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm going by the book on this job. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
the dump
really,
button,
no-
somebody could swear, and as soon as
Yeah.
you hear it, just dump.
Steve has no concept of community standards, so we have to be
don't
very
trust
careful.
me.
You know,
don't trust
people
me.
have telephone town?
Huh? Yeah, I know. That's the guy who owns the other station. We don't want to talk about them anymore.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's great to have
how many
you.
company policies have I violated in the last half hour?
6 or 7. I'm making a list, and I
It
have
boggles the mind.
to turn that in, yeah.
It boggles the mind.
You're going to reform a lot of people.
To reform them?
Oh,
You
yes.
mean,
Sing over to LS in the afternoon.
You mean modify their listening habits?
Yes.
As we say in radio?
That's, yes.
Good. We hope so. And we want to just once again thank everybody that supported us through this period of transition, including the people here at WLS.
Yeah,
and we're glad to be here, and they're great people, and they've given us freedom to do whatever we want, so don't worry about it. We're not going to be going, hey, good afternoon, everybody. A minute after 3 o'clock, I'm Steve Dahl, and let's just keep rocking, baby. We're not going to do any of that stuff. Don't worry about it. Except
Janet.
for fun, Janet's fine.
Great.
She almost
Yeah.
dumped her load when I told her I was fired, but after that, she's been real supportive. She got it together, and she's been real supportive and great.
How you doing, Gary?
I'm fine.
Tomorrow, that first Lamaze class.
That's
oh,
right.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We're down to the last, I think, 7 weeks now before Steve becomes a dad.
April 17th.
You have names picked out?
I'm still going with Elvis Einstein or Velveeta.
What happened to Hungry Jack?
Hungry Jack or Hungry Jacqueline? I don't know.
Are you guys going to be playing in town sometime?
I don't think it's fair to name your kid to give your kid a name that well, it just seemed too self-serving. the joke, you know, the inherent joke of Hungry Jack or Hungry Jacqueline. So I'm going back to Elvis Einstein or Velveeta.
That's
because I don't want to use my kid, you know, by naming my kid, I just create another bit for myself. That's not right, I don't think. So Elvis Einstein or Velveeta. So I don't think that's taking advantage of the kid.
No.
By naming it something funny that I could use on the air. Say I wouldn't.
That's
do
the
that.
same old Steve, isn't it, huh?
Okay.
That's never changes.
Fine. Well, thank you. Did you ask me something else?
No, I didn't.
About playing around town?
Oh, yeah,
With
I
the
did.
band.
We're still going to be doing that.
When?
As a matter of fact, the band is playing around right now at someone's daughter's apartment.
What's, has Buzz and Greg come with you, too?
No. Greg Greg and Buzz are still there.
Well,
it's hard enough to find a job for two guys, let
rather
alone
than four.
you know. So.
Well.
All right, well, listen, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
And thank you for listening to us, too. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Glad to have you back.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
It's, bye. It's 3 minutes after the hour. This is WLS-FM 95. We're back.
In black.
Well, I'm wearing a Hawaiian print shirt, but...
Much time on my...
WLS-FM 95, 315. That was our theme song for the last 2 weeks. Too much time on our hands.
Actually, it's been more than that.
Actually, it's about 2 weeks and 3 days.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah.
It seems like
You
much
think
longer.
in terms of 3 weeks all the time now for some reason.
Yeah.
You said 3 weeks ago
Yeah.
you're feeling bad.
You're right, though. It has been
It's
about
only been a little over 2 weeks.
17 days, right?
Yeah. There was a point there. We were so desperate. We were going to go
we
to
became prostitutes. I have to admit it. I have to be honest with you people.
No, we did. We were going to go to the ledge of one of the taller buildings in Chicago and threaten to jump if Muhammad Ali did not give us a job.
Yeah.
That was one of our tactics.
But he didn't show up.
No, so we almost had to jump.
Fortunately, a cab driver named Muhammad,
Came by.
because there's a lot of them, came by and we said, that's good enough.
We'll come
and
down.
he let us wash his
Yeah.
cab, and that was good enough for us. We're going to take care of some biz. We'll be right back at 16 minutes after 3 o'clock.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
The fun place for everyone is Aladdin's Castle Family Amusement Centers, featuring the latest in electronic pinball and video games. All Aladdin's Castles are open 7 days a week and are found in better shopping centers everywhere. And listen to this pinball and video game special. Now you can play 10 games for just $1. Yes, just 10 cents a game only at Aladdin's Castles in the following locations: Park Forest Plaza, Louis Joliet, Spring Hill, Cherryvale, and Belvedere Mall in Waukegan. That's Aladdin's Castle for fun, value, and excitement.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun.
The Air Force, it's a lot more than flying. And you don't need years of experience. All you need is the desire to learn, and we'll take it from there. We're the Air Force, and we're offering you the chance to get the kind of experience and training that leads to a good-paying, interesting future. Ask your Air Force recruiter about the great opportunities waiting for you. Sponsored by the U.S. Air Force.
Steve, taxes have gone up more than inflation. Take advantage of every deduction you can. If you have tax problems, contact the IRS Problem Resolution Office nearest you.
What's the matter? Nervous?
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem kind of... Your voice is real high for you.
It is?
Yeah. Hi, it's Gary Meier. And I thought perhaps you had a... Now that the weather's nice, perhaps you were out bicycling or something and had an accident.
Yeah, the
Your chain broke,
slipped.
yeah.
But no, I'll admit it.
You're nervous, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty heavy here. There's, there's TV cameras in here, and...
Freelance photographer, I don't know who that is.
Charles Manson's here. He
Yeah.
always makes me nervous. I'll be honest with you. It's 19 minutes after 3. This is WLS-FM 95. with Steve Dahl, Garry Meier, and John Lennon.
WLS-FM 95 at 327.
Still nervous?
I'll probably be nervous the whole show.
Are you really?
Yeah, I always get this way before
I
something.
thought maybe you were a little tense, but still?
I've gone to the bathroom 8 times in the last half hour. I never do
here,
that.
Too. And
No.
I got to talk to you about that. I mean, come on.
No.
We have to do... I mean, we're going to get fired here the first day if we don't try and follow this format a little bit here. I think I'm going to read this, and we got to do a weather. WLS-FM 95, featuring an hour-long concert from the Allman Brothers, recorded live in Miami.
Today's the 23rd.
Sunday night at 10. Now, if this were Sunday, this coming Sunday, I'd say tonight. That's